Hello, how you doing? I'm going to talk about this. I'm talking about Kent Benninger for a minute. Uh, Now I'm going to talk about the Bill of Particulars. Now I have a copy of the Bill of Particulars. When Kent Benninger was going over the Bill of Particulars, he knew that Ryan Spetz, which is the lawyer for the opposition, was switching the identity of the plaintiff with her daughter. And by the way, they do that often. The fat mother, and the fat daughter, they switch identities. Because I guess maybe they both illegals. They illegals from Central America, so maybe that's the issue. They just switch identities often. Okay, just go to the public record. Now, he knew that. He knew Ryan Spitz. If you just read the Bill of Particulars, he switched the identities of the plaintiff and her daughter. Okay, and my trifling lawyer knew that. Benninger knew that. And he knew that Ryan Spetz was going to lie in court. He knew that. He was willing to put his law license on the line to lie in court. And he didn't tell me. Why? Because he was working for the opposition. I'm paying him every month, and he's working for the opposition. And the truth is, see, less than 30 days after we had hired him, I wanted to fire him. Why? Because he wasn't doing any work. I was doing all the work. I was going to the clerk's office to get this information and that information. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't going to the magistrate's office. He wasn't going to the police to get the report. See, I can't go to the police and get the report. I can't go to the magistrate's office and get a report, but he can. He didn't do any of that. Lazy, trifling. He wasn't doing any of that. I kept telling him the magistrates has the report, the police have the report. It's falling on deaf ears because he wouldn't get up off of his butt and do nothing. Now, and I wanted to fire him 30 days after we hired him, less than 30 days after we hired him. I was very frustrated. By the second month, I was very frustrated, but we have just paid too much money at that point. He is dishonest because he was working for the opposition, and he's disloyal to clients, and I was paying him. He's disloyal. Why would you want to hire a lawyer who's not loyal to you and you paying this cotton picking salary? Why would you want to hire a lawyer who's not loyal to you? Now look, I told him at the hearing that was not the plaintiff, that is her daughter. I told him that twice. And he ignored it both times. Now he could have told the judge that if he was an honest lawyer, he would have told the judge that the judge should have dismissed the case. But he didn't do that because he was working for the opposition, so he went along with the lie. He went along with the charade. So I don't recommend you hire a half-baked dishonest lawyer like I did. I don't recommend you do that. Now you take like Ashley Merchant from Fulton County, Georgia, in the Fannie Willis situation. Now that's what you call a good lawyer. You can tell she does her homework. She's one of those A+ lawyers. Okay, I don't recommend you hire these D and F- lawyers like I did. I don't recommend you do that. But if you want to, the only good lawyer I can think of is Ashley Merchant from Fulton County, Georgia. But she's worth her $500 an hour. Okay. Now Ryan Spetz was willing to lie to win the case, and that's what he did. He was willing to that Benninger, he was willing to sell me down the river to win the case for the opposition. I do not recommend you hire a lawyer like that. And I'm warning you what he did. And don't think he won't do that to you. See, be aware of lawyers like this who are willing to sell you out just to win a stupid case. Okay, and willing to take your money when he's not even earning your money. Willing to put his profession on the line. That's why I recommend that he get out of the profession. I recommend he go teach the third grade. I don't recommend he go teach high school because look, they bigger liars than he is. Okay, I recommend that he get out of the profession. I wish he would just volunteer to get out of the profession. He's not worthy of the profession. He lies too much. He lies. He's not loyal to. He certainly was not loyal to me. And how do you know he's not going to be loyal to you either? Particularly if you are a police officer. He may be telling the opposition everything. Now, see, I should have done some research, but see, you cannot do a research on Google. Find an idiot lawyer. There's no such research on Google. Find an idiot lawyer. Okay, you can't do that. So you're stuck with this low level fraudulent person that calls himself a lawyer. Um, but don't say I didn't warn you. I warned you. Uh, I'm telling you what happened, and you foolish enough to hire him. That's your problem. But I'm telling you what happened. Bye.